Hello everybody, here I'm again with a new video, already with a new update, again making it a little bit more functional and a little bit easier for you to change your views, and also functionality wise I've added a little bit of things. So in the sneak peek of the last video I already showed you that there was a duplicate archive and a calendar view. So this is still the same, and I've worked a little bit further to improve the functionality. So what is the thing now? If we see a column layout with the tasks in the 3 columns, there are 2 with a date here. Let me add another one with a deadline. Now let's put it a bit in the future. If I now go to the calendar view, you see here it's opening a calendar and it's going to place it on the day that I have planned it. That was already the case with the preview that I showed you in the last video. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to check that one out, because I cover a lot more in that one. What is extra now? I've also made it so that you can just click on whichever date you need. You see it changes color. If I click on the 18th, it opens up the default model, new task, so I can add a task from here and it will pre-fill the date that I've clicked on. If I click on save, it's now in the system, and if you go back to the Kanban view, it will be inside of the to-do column, new task by the 18th of March. So this is an extra option that was not yet in the sneak peek. It was only possible to see. You had to add it in the Kanban view and then it would be showing in the calendar view, but you were not, it was not possible to click and add things. So that's now functional and working fine. So, and it will also show you if there are tasks without a deadline. It will show you this in the calendar view because those are not shown here, of course, because they need a date. So if they have no date, then it will show you here that you might want to set a date, so it can be included in the calendar view. Okay. If you just click on it, if there is already a task and you want to add another one, you just click next inside of the cell of the 27th, for example. It will open up another one, 27th, and I can another one. That's not a problem to add. And if I want to change an existing one, you just go over the title, you click on it, and then you have this here, and you can change the task that you clicked on. The only thing that's not available here is the drag functionality. I might look into it to change it so you can drag it, an existing one, to another date. That might be handy. And the other thing is here we don't have the quick options that we had over here. So here we can quick change the title. We can quick change the priority, the assignees, and in which column I want it. So this is not functional in the calendar view. It's not really practical, but I might look into a drag and drop interface maybe in the next little iteration. Then the other thing is the duplicate and archive one. So let's say I don't want to see this board anymore. I'll just click on archive, it loads a little bit, and now if you open up, you see it's gone. So now it's a little bit cleaner. If you have a board that you're not using anymore but you don't want to lose it, you just click on archive, and then if we click on this, we can see all the archived boards again. So they are not gone, they are just hidden. If we do the archived again, we do it, we remove it, we only have a couple of boards left, the add new board and the test board. If we show the archived, then we have a lot of them. So if you just want to hide some stuff, you can click on the archive, and if you want to restore it, you just click here, and then you can click on restore, and then it will be again in the list of the unarchived boards. So that's something else that was not yet available. This is working from the admin side, it's not working from the front end side. If I go here, this is also something that's now here. You have a little widget in the dashboard in the front end where it shows you which are overdue in red to tell you which tasks are, and it's the combination of different ones. So you have the internal finance board, the projects board, so it will pick them from everywhere and it will show you here at a glance, so you can see which are the next tasks you should try and finish, and it makes a little priority wise, it will put the ones overdue first and then the ones with a date, and then at the bottom you have some others without a date, and then you can go here to open up the task board from there. If we go to our boards page, this is the front end. So you see here we have now also a switch between the Kanban and the calendar view. It's the same functionality. I can click and I can add tasks just like this. So this is working fine as well. You didn't see anything because they are in the past, so they are in February. If I go back 1 month, you will see that they are included, and I can click on it to open up it and change some stuff. So this is working in the front end as well. The only thing that's not yet here is the ability to archive or to duplicate boards from here. That's only functional here in the backend. So you have also the duplicate one where we can just duplicate, and then it prompts to give it a name or leave it empty, and it will pick the existing board name and then just add copy to the end of it, like you see here, projects and then copy. So it's the same thing. It has 9 tasks in it, and it just copies literally everything as the other board, with the same tags, with the same assignees, with the same priorities, and with the same naming in the columns. So if you want to start a new board, but you don't want to start from scratch, you can base it off another one by clicking the duplicate one. If you don't need it anymore, you go to the archive one. So these are all the new options we have in this iteration. The other thing that I have done is in the settings one, I've included some coloring options, but I'm not really happy with the look, so I might postpone it a little bit. So there is a dark mode now. If I do and there are also some options here. So the purple that you saw, let me open this up. You see here the purple color. That's the thing now that's you can change. So if I go with the green one, click on save, and then I go to the boards and I reload, it changes to green, and like the little icons here and the buttons here, so all accents are now in the green color. And then you can also choose to go to the dark mode, but I might change a little bit the styling because I'm not completely convinced. When I refresh, it will combine the green color with the dark view of the board, so it works. But maybe I make a little adjustments. Please feel free to leave some feedback for styling wise, so we can change. Now you see the coloring this is the color. It takes the color of the buttons of the default website. So if you have a website setup and you have button styles, this website is built with Cadence, and there are some Cadence button styles, so this is why it's still in those colors, because it's based off of the theme and not of the plugin itself. But again, I might change this in the future if there is a if you want me to change it, so you're able to choose which color the buttons are as well. So the dark mode is functional, and you can combine it with one of the colors over here. For example, with the purple one, it will change it also with the dark mode, and now you will have the purple accents, as you can see. So it's functional. I'll leave it in for now probably, and then based on feedback, I change whatever needs to be changed. The other thing that's now live is the website. I've made a simple website for the plugin, so you can have a look. I'll put the link again in the description below. So this is the website. I think it looks quite fine. It just gives you some extra information, and then it also has a documentation part where you have some installation options, you have some first board instructions, then the boards itself, the tasks, the views, collaboration, front end, and settings. So it is with a little bit of extra information, and I'll try to update it as much as possible whenever there are new updates with the plugin, so this documentation stays also relevant. And then here you also have the switch to go to Dutch and to English for now. So I'll put the links in the description below, also the link to the plugin. You can also go from here. If you go to get started and you click here, you go to the main website where the plugin is on sale, and you can have a look if it would be something for you. As always, thank you for watching. If you have suggestions, then please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.